when you're in a rut, there's three things you need to do. So over the past week, I've researched a lot, and these are the three things I have found to be impactful. So the first one is changing your environment. So usually when you begin to fall back and you stop doing the good habits and being productive, you end up you're usually in like the same environment. So usually the most times you're gonna like be lazy or relapse is in an environment you are used to being in, or one where you've been lazy multiple times. So the best thing you can do is change your environment. If you feel like you're in a rut, you can go elsewhere and try and work from there, and that will remove the comfort factor, because you can easily stop being productive in an environment where you are comfortable. So if you're uncomfortable, you're likely gonna get more work done. The second thing you can do to get out of a rut, or when you're in a rut, is start small. It's easy to think back on the glory days where you were productive. Like, let's say this week you were super productive, and then the second week you fall off. It's easy to think back and see how much work you got done than to appreciate how far you've come. Because most likely you're gonna get to a point where you become like bored, and that's when you become comfortable. So whenever you're in a rut, don't think of the don't think that you have to do everything all at once, because most likely you won't be able to do that because you've fallen off. So what I suggest is start small. Literally, if you are in a rut, let's say you used to do some good habits, you used to do all the good habits. Instead of doing all of them, you can just start with one, and then you do that one, and then you continue being in the rut. Then day two, add the other one. So you do the first one and the second one. Then like that, you start adding everything, because now you're aware. Yeah, you're aware that you're in a rut, and it takes time to get out of one. And then the third thing is dopamine reset. So when you're in a rut, you become bored and you're trying to overstimulate yourself with dopamine that is not good. So when you are productive, you were feeling good, and that level of achievement of fulfillment gave you dopamine. So you will try to do you'll try and be comfortable, be lazy, eat junk, relapse when you're in your rut, so that you can get that level of dopamine. But that will end up affecting your dopamine baseline. So the thing about bad habits and good habits is bad habits give you instant dopamine, instant gratification, and by the time you're done with whatever you're doing, your baseline drops. Whilst good habits give you delayed gratification, which is good dopamine, and that will lift your dopamine baseline. So what I mean by dopamine reset is cut out every sense of, not sense, what? Cut out every bad dopamine in your life for like 7 days. If you're strong enough, you can do it for even longer, 14 days, 30 days, even like 60. But you do you. So dopamine reset, cut out all this stuff. No junk food, no scrolling, no video games, no porn, no what else? No being lazy. And you cut it out for however long you can, and that will reset your baseline, so that now when you're done with the dopamine reset, you can get back to being productive and start getting the good dopamine. Yeah, that was a freestyle, but I had to get this video. I had to make this video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Subscribe if you're new, and comment down below what you want to see more on my videos. Like the video if you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'm being a bit serious, but sometimes you ought to be. But I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.